Thanks so much for having me out tonight. I really appreciate each of you coming out tonight to learn more about the candidates. It's so important this election to get involved. I'm Trey Hollingsworth. I'm the Republican candidate for Congress here in the 9th District. And I am deeply honored that the Farm Bureau endorsed my candidacy. I can't tell you how much that trust means to me and how much I want to carry that honor in the issues each of you face, all of us face together to Washington. And really, my campaign has been about two things from the very beginning. First, it's about real and genuine experience. Getting somebody in Washington who understands what it's like out there. I've been building businesses in Indiana for the last 11 years, predominantly in the manufacturing space, creating jobs, creating products, renovating old abandoned manufacturing facilities, and enabling new opportunities at those facilities, repositioning them so manufacturers can expand right here at home in Indiana versus going overseas or God forbid, over to Illinois. So what I've focused on is creating those jobs and getting that business experience. And that's what I want to take to Washington, is that real experience. I've seen firsthand how the tax code is driving companies overseas. We've got to fix a broken tax code. I've seen firsthand how overregulation continues to stifle job creation in this country. How we've got an economy that's more and more anemic because of overregulation. I was with Hundley Farms a few weeks ago, and they were telling about this small swale that runs along their property, and how every year, after the spring rains, they have to get the county up to clean it out. Now, he's worried because with Waters of the U.S., he's going to have to call the EPA, and they're going to have to call the Army Corps of Engineers, and everybody's going to have to get approved all the way down the chain. How long is it going to take to clean that swale out? Now, months? How many growing seasons is he going to miss? How many crops are going to drown because of overregulation? There's a real cost, whether it's crops, whether it's lives, whether it's job creation. There's a real cost to government overregulation. We've got to fix that. And I want to take that genuine business experience to Washington so that we do fix that, so that we have policies that are informed by real experience to get better results. The second thing my campaign's been about is about what Russell talked about, which is frankly getting back to a sense of public service. I'm tired of the politician that goes from one office to the next, devoid of any real outside experience, just looking to further their own career, looking to further special interests, but not focused on the people's interest. You know, a big plank of my campaign has always been term limits. It's always been the idea that I want representatives with an expiration date that understand first and foremost that they're going to have to live under the laws that they've created, not by exception in DC forever. I'm tired of the go along to get ahead politician that continues to vote their career, vote special interests, while the people are the ones that pick up the bill. We do have to get back to a government that's by the people and for the people. And the way to do that, in my mind, is get back to a genuine commitment to public service, to putting the people's interest first. And I think the way to do that is through term limits. Now, as I go knocking on doors, as I go making phone calls, the three things I hear the most from people are, I feel less free today than I felt before, I feel less prosperous today than I felt before, and I feel less safe today than I felt before. Those are the three things. And that's a tragedy to hear that in this country. We have to solve those. Now first, taking them in reverse order, how do we get safe again? To me, it comes down to, let's get back to a strong, principled foreign policy. One that our allies believe in and our enemies fear. Let's resource our military appropriately so they can keep us safe. Let's be willing to make sure that terrorists abroad feel unsafe, not Americans here at home feeling unsafe. I want us to disrupt terrorist networks abroad. I want us to secure our border. I want us to put America and American safety and national security first again. That's what needs to happen now to make us feel safer again. The second, we've got to feel prosperous again. We've talked about this a little bit already. It starts with getting the economy moving. I've been building jobs, creating companies, innovating products, and I've seen how government overregulation, how tax code, how policies that are misguided because of lack of experience are crushing our economy, slowing it to a standstill, eliminating the hope that we have that next generation of Americans are going to live better than we are. That's what we need to get back to, is an economy that works for everybody, an economy that's thriving and growing. We have to get to that now. And the third, we've got to get back to feeling more free. I hear about it every day. more and more bloated government telling us what we should do, how we should live, mandating what we should buy. We've got to get back to a limited government, one that certainly spends within its means, but certainly provides the open space for Americans to decide how they want to live their lives and how they want to pursue their happiness. That's what I want to see us get back to. Not a bloated government that continues to tell you more and more how to run your business, how to run your families, how to run your life. I believe in you. I believe that if government gets out of your way, you'll make the best decisions for your family. You'll make the best decisions for your career. You'll make the best decisions for your future. I don't think a bureaucrat 1,000 miles away knows better than you do. Those are the three things we need to work on. We need to feel more safe. We need to feel more prosperous. And we need to feel more free. That's what I want to go to Washington to work on. And I'm committed to getting the change that we want to see. The status quo, no longer acceptable. Status quo politicians moving from one level to another, no longer acceptable. We can do better in Washington. We have to do better in Washington. I want to be a part of doing better in Washington. So again, I thank you all for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you guys investing your time to learn more about the candidates. I really appreciate the fact that the Farm Bureau has endorsed my candidacy. I take that trust very seriously. You're not only investing in my candidacy, but in what I can do to advocate for farming issues, what I can do to advocate for a better future in Washington. I want to do that. I need your help to do it. We got 21 days to go. I need you spreading the good word. I need you talking to your friends, your neighbors, your family about what we can do to build that better future together and how real experience combined with a commitment to genuine public service will get us the results we want in the future. So again, thanks so much for coming out tonight. I'll be around if you want to ask any questions. Have a great night.